Hi. What I love the most about this late winter, early spring stuff in Minnesota is when it is actually not below zero. It's 31 degrees, and I just want to take my coat off because I am freaking dying, but I'm not quite out of the wind just yet. This is one of my favorite places to walk here. This is one of the last old growth white pine forests left in Minnesota. This is my favorite place to stop because it's kind of out of the way, just off the road. And yeah, that is a road. It zips through here. It's just so peaceful out here. The only people who really drive back here, aside from garbage trucks and delivery trucks, are the people who live back here. Can you hear what they're saying? Squirrel. Sometimes we see turkeys when we're out here. Sometimes I see woodpeckers. A couple of times we've seen deer. Most of the time we just see hundreds of deer tracks and hundreds of turkey tracks and the occasional kitty tracks. I don't know if it's someone's kitty or a stray that just kind of meanders around, because we've seen those same kitty tracks in our yard. And we don't have a kitty anymore. There are rumors of a big cat out here, but I've never seen one. Or the tracks of one. Obviously, I probably would never see one. And it's not really bear season yet. Though I suppose the closer we get to spring, the warmer out it gets. They can start waking up. I just wanted to bring you along with me out here because it is so peaceful. Oh, and bunny tracks. We see a lot of bunny tracks too. And dog tracks from the dogs that live in the couple of houses that are up ahead. There aren't very many houses back here. I love that tree, not the pine, the oak in front of it. Now you come into a little bit of a thicker part of the forest. You can see how all the little stuff is growing up and really thickening in. And up here, all these little guys really filling in the undergrowth. Now my dad, when we were little, he used to drive us through here. He used to tell us stories in the area. There was an abandoned old house where the big bad wolf lived. When you're a little kid, you believe all that stuff. And my sister and I could have swore that we saw him looking out the window of that house. And now I'm just pretty sure it was a ghost. A spirit stuck there. But over here, this isn't the house that was here when I was little. They tore that house down and built this new one. But this, fence and all, this is where Goldilocks lived. Oh, and there's deer in there. Can you see them? Hi. Goldilocks lived here. And we always wanted to see her. We never did see her, but my parents knew the people who lived here. So it was Goldilocks. Oh, there's 5 of them, and sometimes moments like this out here really make me emotional. Because it's so beautiful. It's so peaceful and quiet, and it's beautiful. A couple of you still there? Maybe we'll see him again. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'm just scary enough. There they are. Through the trees. Trying to be still so I don't see them. Where'd they go? That's what I love about being out in the forest, in the woods, in the mountains. What you see when you just are quiet for a minute or two. When you're not loud, when you're not playing your music as loud as you possibly can. when you don't have your head hidden away with headphones so you can't hear anything. The people who prefer to hide from the world and from life and from what's out here miss out on so much. You can hear the snowmobiles off on the lake. Back that away. And if you stand here long enough and you're quiet enough, you can hear pine cones falling, and you can hear the snow dropping off of the trees that's left up high in the branches. And if you're lucky, you might find an agate peeking out like I did yesterday. Coming here cost us a lot. Not just in money. It cost us a lot of money to be here. Money we didn't have to spend to be here. Money that was not in our budget to be here. But it cost us more than money to be here. It cost me more than money to be here specifically. I keep feeling like there's somebody following me, but it might just be the deer watching me. Something's behind me. We saw an owl out here a couple of walks ago. Big guy. Absolutely beautiful. Just soaring over us. There's eagles over the lake frequently. So this little shed up here on the right with the no trespassing signs has replaced the one that used to be there. The one that used to be there was red and all beat up and dilapidated. And what my dad always told us, like Goldilocks, was that was Three Little Bears' house, or Three Bears' house, sorry. Mixing it up with my Three Little Pigs, who actually lived just over there, across the lake. That was something we always thought was so fun when we were kids. I want you to see this fence on the left here, because I think it is a very cool fence. I'm not sure why it's so high off of the ground, but it is a very cool fence. And I saw the deer somewhere over there. Right along that stretch of lake, just over there somewhere. And I would imagine with today as beautiful as it is, there will be cars up ahead, parked, so people can go ice fishing out on the lake. That's usually what we find when we come up over this hill. There's people walking. I guess I'm gonna put you away because this is kind of weird. And we are on our way out of the peacefulness. There is indeed a car parked up there, and though you can't see them now, there are indeed people out on the lake. Oh, maybe you can see them. But you come out, and there's four-wheelers and people across the road over there on the lake, and snowmobiles. And the peace and quiet of the forest is gone. It can be hard to be in the loud world, the noisy world, with the people and their machines and their carelessness. But you can't just have some of it. Unfortunately, you have to have it all.